Hi, I'd like to tell you a story of this one time I went to the Chanel store and I tried on a top. This top, to be exact. So it's not even a shirt. You can see right through it. It's just a bunch of crosses, right? I was dating this guy at the time, and he was hosting a club event, and I wanted to have something very of that festivity at the event, and I ended up at the Chanel store by chance, and I was just asking, how much is this? And they said, oh, it's $7,800. And I was like, oh, do you gift wrap? I mean, obviously I wasn't about to spend $7,800, but I also asked, does it come in any other sizes? And, I was just asking. Chanel corporate contacts me, I think later that day or the next day, and they're like, oh, actually, that's a one-of-a-kind piece, and it's on tour. And I was like, on tour? Okay, I mean, it's cute, but on tour, okay. And they said, oh, and we made a mistake. The decimal place was in the wrong place. It's not $7,800. It's $78,000. What? That's 7 times the cost of the last car that I had. So anyways, needless to say, I wasn't about to spend $78,000 on a top. Not even a shirt. It doesn't even have a back to it. There's no fabric behind it. It's just crosses. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. So although some people want to be part of an exclusive club, the exclusivity usually comes at a dollar figure, the edge of finance, right? Not everybody can afford a $1,800 Missoni cardigan and $500 Missoni shirt, or a $15,000 Chanel jacket, or in this case, a $78,000 Chanel top. So when you see somebody like myself who makes custom clothing or makes something that's unique, one of a kind, just remember there is a individual that made this piece, just like somebody made that piece, or maybe a bunch of people made that piece. But you have to be very considerate that there is an artistic creativity that bridges the divide between fashion and art, and that this piece traveling the world, I'm sorry, sir, it's in Paris right now, are one-of-a-kind pieces. And for myself, who makes one-of-a-kind pieces for individual shoppers or customers, I am working very hard to make something that is one of these, not necessarily going to charge you $78,000. No, I would never charge anybody $78,000 for anything, but you get my meaning. You have to be very considerate when I say, oh, this shirt and cardigan set is going to be this dollar figure. It's because I'm putting the love, work, effort, and energy into it, and there's a beautiful fabric or a selection of fabrics that we're choosing together. You're actually choosing, but that we're making into something that is bridging the divide between fashion and art, and you're going to be living in it. So I hope that you have a little bit of understanding when it comes to these high-end brands and why they charge so much. To them, there is an artistic eye to why. In that case, the exclusivity is really just buying into the iconography of it all, buying into the Chanel of it all. Right, I was looking at the Missoni site. I was talking to a client earlier today, and I noticed there is no sale section on their website, meaning that they don't have anything that goes on sale. It kind of probably goes in line with the same, and I don't know, but goes in line with what Burberry did and why they also don't have a sales section. Because they burn all of their inventory, right? They end up burning all of their inventory at the end of the year so that it creates a level of exclusivity. There is no sales section. It never shows up at a discount store, any of that kind of stuff. Same with like Cartier back in 2020. I think they destroyed like $55 million worth of their product, and they got a tax write-off for calling it damaged goods, right? So these companies will create exclusivity, sell it at a premium, damage their own goods, steal money from the government, and then we still buy from them because we revere them as so high and amazing. And the reason that they stay so high and amazing is because they always charge maybe a little too much, but then will literally destroy their inventory so that they never have an on-sale presence. Chanel, the reason that their exclusivity is so high, they'll only produce a small amount of any of these pieces. I saw one of their, it's a denim jacket, $15,000 for a denim jacket. I mean, it was highly embellished, and they probably only designed and or manufactured 100 or 150 of them worldwide. And so 100 of these things still selling at $15,500, you get the understanding. So anyways, if you guys ever need anything custom made, please let me know. I do create custom clothing. Check out the link in my bio. There's a portfolio page inside of there for all of the movies, TV shows, stage performances, miniatures, and other works of art that I created and had the privilege of working on. Also, there's an Etsy page, but I'm migrating all of the stuff that I actually made from that shop to my website. So have a look at the website, take a look, let me know what you guys think. Stay amazing. All right.